Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all are doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Just gonna do a little mic check real quick. Can everybody hear me okay? Taking a look at the news. Got the news up here. Yesterday was a holiday. That's why we didn't go live. Tomorrow we got some news at 10. Thursday we have some news at 10. Friday we have no news. Well, that tells me something. Tells me I need to wait till 10. 10 o'clock is going to be the time. Mr. Mustang John, Joanne RD, good morning to y'all. Everybody out there in the background, hanging out, lurking. Feel free to come in, say hello, and please remember to like the stream. It does help significantly. But good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're doing well. It's going to be a good day. It'll be a great day, especially once I can pull this disclaimer up and let you all know that this is not financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education, informational purposes only, without express implied warranty of any kind, including your warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. Please read. Thank you. All right, starting out on the news calendar. Like I said yesterday, Monday, no news on the calendar today. 10 o'clock, so I need to wait till 10. Minimum. Wednesday, 10. I need to wait till 10, minimum. Thursday is an 8:15, 10 o'clock, or like an 8:30, 10 o'clock news announcement. Might be a bad day. Friday, no news on the calendar. All right. Yeah, Mustang indices have already moved. Everything seems like it's already moved, but that's okay. Let's not focus on that. Let's just see where things are at, where things could be going, and find the template, right? Find the 3-day setup. Last week, Thursday and Friday, we had a breakout that failed. We had day one of the cycle over here. On this Friday over here, breakout day one, maybe starting the move back down. Day two of shorts in the market yesterday on Monday, making lower lows. And then today, breaking down, breaking out. So what kind of setup do I typically look for on a day like this? We're at the low of the weekend. It's Tuesday. We've already moved almost 300 pips outside of a previous day's range. Off the open and yesterday's close, we've gone over 400. This is a pretty big or large down close day. So what kind of setups are there? There are opportunities to, well, I wouldn't even say that. So normally with yesterday being like a lower low like this, and then today having popped up and been making lower lows and lower highs on the day, this right here was the trade. That right there is the trade. Today's Tuesday. Tuesday typically expands the range. We're looking to expand the range of Monday in a down moving market. There was a bottom of the box becoming the top of the box. It broke down. It pulled back. There was follow through. So there's that setup as well. And then now we've basically dumped it down outside of previous day's low once, twice, 3 times. Does that mean that I'm going to take a reversal setup back up to here? No. Absolutely not. I will not be doing that. All right, US 30. Looks like we had well, this wasn't even a first red day over here. This kind of was over here, but similar to the NASDAQ, right? We had a breakdown. This is the lower low. And a pop-up that failed to go higher yesterday, which is day 1 of the cycle. Closing as a red day, just about. And then today, breaking down. Again, same setup as NASDAQ. We had the lower low over here, popped up, failed. And then the breakdown and the follow-through into the beginning of the day. Broke down, continued making lower lows, and it is still making lower lows as we speak. I don't have a setup on this, more than likely. Not one that I'd be willing to take. It has already moved significantly. Okay. Gold. All right, gold finally looks like, I think it's breaking out now. Remember we had this humongous pattern. And they went back up through the high, which is the high of April. So I think it's the high of the year. High of the current year. We went back up there. We now tapped into it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 days of breakouts into a level. Let's see, we popped up. Could have a lower low. We popped it back up off this low, which is the low of the day. I wouldn't mind watching this, but look at this. They've got the peaks. It's basically consolidated. Hit the high, hit the low. Now they're consolidating in the middle. Prepped for the move. I think gold is going to be a winner as far as, between indices or the indexes and this. We got the breakout level from yesterday. And a reminder that this would be me trading against what the market is doing. It's going up, and it could be doing a parabolic expansion of the high of the year. So I'm not going to go against that. But I will wait patiently and see if what the chart has done today plays out. Okay, the Russell, again, already moved very significantly. Lower lows, lower highs. Breakdown, or this is a first, it wasn't a first red, but it was close. You had a first red breakout day 1, and yesterday was an inside bar. Now we have an expansion of the range, and wrong time, London. Okay, oil. Was this first green back over here on Wednesday of last week? We had a first green day, breakout day 1, inside bar, expansion from the breakout day 1 Monday. And a continuation today, which has gone all the way up here. And then broke down probably, okay, beginning of the day, beginning of the session. Making a move in the first hour. Very interesting. Probably nothing I can do with this either. Because this was a setup. This was a setup. Now it's done this, and I don't know what else to do with it. So that means I'm pretty much stuck with gold. That's a pretty good process of elimination. Let's see here. Might have to move my little face. I could make my face smaller. Who really wants to see that anyways, huh? Let's see. No, we can leave that. All right. Everybody see okay? Should have it fixed up now. Russell just tagged previous day's low. Sorry, previous week's low. Yeah, but do I have a setup based off of that? That's the... I mean, it was probably trading down to that level, but is there going to be some kind of trade setup that I can follow? I'm going to watch gold. We've got 30 minutes to the new hour. That's going to be my time. Well, we got some time to goof around. How was y'all's weekend? Oh, jeez. We got some time just to sit here. We got 2 minutes to the open, and we got 30 minutes until the new hour, which is the news. I could have probably gone live at like 9:45. Polly, good morning. I don't know if I said that to you already. I just saw your message, though. Good stuff, Mustang. Yeah, I've got 3 as well. And you really don't need 3 at all, but it is nice. Like, I only have 1 that I use really. So I've got this one right here for trading. And then I have one here in the middle, which I have right now, the layout. I have it vertical, which I have found I really like, which is why I left it like this. But so I have this one that y'all are seeing right now. I have another one in the middle. And then I have another one on my left, which I'm using for like YouTube and stuff. Polly, good morning. Let's see. I'm done for the day. Took gold at 800. Hanging out with you guys. Took gold at 800. What do you mean took gold at 800? Oh, like at 8 o'clock? Gotcha, 8 a.m. Yeah. Oh, I see. On the 15. All right, here comes 9:30. Yeah, gold is, it's okay. It's in consolidation. Same thesis is going to apply. I'd really like to see them give up the yesterday's close. That would be nice. That would be very nice. We got 2 minutes and 21 seconds. We got 30 minutes just about until the new hour. Gold is 3 days of breakouts. We're at the high of the year. And it has broke down and made a lower low today. So I'm just looking to see if it's going to follow through based off of that. I do have the understanding that this is an up-moving market. This is actually a breakout market. So I want to respect that. And then on the day itself, if you look at how they've consolidated things, it came down, they've capitulated down, popped back up when the consolidation spiked up, spiked down. Now they're just holding it here again in the range, which could be an early warning sign to stay out of this. It could lead to, so it's a signal of a few things. It could be a signal of the coil for the explosive move, or it could just signal consolidation, which is the coil, but could just be telling me to wait for it to come out of that first before I decide which way to go, or whether or not to take it. I might want to just, let it do whatever it's going to do. Yeah, I don't know, Nipsey. We had some really big movers, London session, which happens from time to time. Could be some economic news somewhere. Maybe something happened. I don't know. All I know is that things making big moves like this prior to our session beginning is a warning sign. It's a warning sign because now we know maybe the move has already happened. It could, of course, it could keep going. It could keep going. Does that happen very frequently where it just keeps on trending strongly like this all day? After it's already broken down this far? Sometimes. I would say not very often. Everything left the station, yeah. Yep. And look what gold just did on the open. Wicked up, wicked down. They've already got a spike up, a spike down. They're holding things in this range. No, thank you. No thanks, gold. I'm good. Carl, are you talking about gold? Or are you talking about indices? NASDAQ? I mean, it very well could. It very well could. I need to wake up. I've already had coffee, but apparently not enough. Hmm. Interesting. It might be a boring day. Maybe. And this is a third push to the high on gold. Maybe. Yesterday was boring too. I mean, it was a U.S. holiday yesterday, so yeah. If you look, this was actually not even a breakout on NASDAQ because this bar right here, this bar closed lower than the previous bars, created a range, and we've been sitting on the inside. It was fine when you had your beauty sleep. Yeah. That would have been the ideal time, huh? I should just start trading Asia, London, and New York. I should trade all three. That's a joke. There's no way. I would never do that. Carlo, you said you got in at the beginning of 9:35. Over here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be very patient. Gia, good morning. Thoughts on EU? Let's go take a look. All right, 3 days breakouts yesterday. Closed in breakout as well. Nope, no. So this is another one, same as like the NASDAQ, everything. We had the 3 days of breakouts, which is great. That tells me to look for the market to start making lower lows and lower highs, which it did. It did. In fact, it started doing that in, was this Asia? No, this is London. And then right at the beginning of the London, you get the follow through. So now you're looking at expansions of this. Or maybe even, this. So this trade was in London. This is another one where it looks like the train has probably left the station. It's already made its move. I don't want to chase the move. I would say on this one it would be somewhat clean if it did it, because it's made a higher high. Actually, no, it has not. It is not. It is not. Never mind. I was going to say it looked kind of like maybe it was a spike to the high, a failure to go lower. And then maybe it's going to go back for the money, which I guess it could technically do. It just didn't do it the way that I originally saw it. The cat had an inside bar in the first green day yesterday, and this is another one that's left the station. It's already made its move. Thoughts on the Russell? Still making lower lows and lower highs. It is popped up, pumped up. That's really it. That's all I can do with it, unfortunately. Toss that up for you all. Give you all a good visual for everything. We got 15 minutes to the new hour. Three pushes in the previous week's low. Yeah. This is not a setup that I take. We're still making lower lows and lower highs. Gotta tell you the way this is coiling. Now it's peaked up, peaked down. Now it's possibly going. Are we going to continue the move now? Or is the previous day's high going to fail? Make some lower highs. We get the lower low. And then the news. Will the news confirm it? That might be a reach. That might be a little too much speculation. But it is 3 days of breakouts, and I've got the lower low, so that's how I'm just gonna have to see it. I'm over here. I'm looking at gold right now on a 1 minute and just looking and seeing like where is the most likely place that longs or shorts, excuse me, are trapped right now. I'd have to say at least minimum this guy right here, the EMA breakout, the big down close bar. That guy's definitely caught right now. He has shorted. He's got to stop sitting up here. Or maybe above this bar's high. And then of course this guy's short as well, but he's really underwater right now. People trapped at the low of the day as well. Big down close 15s into the low without going any lower, which is also at the previous day's close. Ten minutes until the news. Oh, that's dirty. Look at this. 9:30, New York Open. Large range bar. They opened the bar. They closed the bar. Got everybody excited. And then immediately is taking it away. That doesn't mean it can't keep going down. It's just an observation. About what could be happening. They gonna let this guy out? Oh, they're blipping him in. They're blipping him in. His P&L is flashing back and forth. Oh, open the spread a little bit. Keep him in. Keep him in. Oh, no. They just let him into profit. They blipped him in. Oh. Nice. 9 minutes. I'm not saying that this is correct, but the thesis, or the idea that I just had about maybe this is a 3 peaks, as long as this continues to close like this, and we've got about 9 minutes until the news. If the news confirms, I'll look for a first bounce. If the news confirms, I will look for a first bounce. If it doesn't confirm, I'll continue to sit here and run my mouth about this and that. I'd also like to see the bars start making lower lows. So right now, the market has made a lower low, but we're trending higher. The bars are trending higher. The bars are making higher lows. Let's see some lower lows get put in place. You know? That sounds nice. Where's Carlo at? Good stuff, Carlo. I don't know if you're still in this. Of course, there is news. Oh, I'm going to skip those ads for you all. Go away. It's very quiet today. I haven't seen Shaky here either. We got the whole crew here except for Shaky. I haven't seen him this morning. Trailing at 80 points. Good stuff. Holy cow. Getting out in 50. Are you looking for the previous days? Oh, that's a lot further than that. Or maybe you're looking for average price from the previous pullback or something. %50 of the move. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Six minutes. Oh no. Maybe it's a fake out. Maybe they've pinned up. That would be just disgusting if they did that. Because this is, they've created a range. They made a high. They made a low. And then over here, they pinned down. They pinned up. At the open, they pinned through the pins. Up and down. Now we've gone back to the high of this pin. And pinned through that pin. And then we pin down through these other pins. And we're just pinning all over the place. It's just insanity. The whole point of me saying all that is we need to get out of this box. This box is death. We need to get out of there. We need to get out of this box. Gold is pin cushion, yeah. Gold trap shorts, yep. Long, okay, yeah. It looks like, honestly, Joanne, it really looks like it could squeeze higher. I would not be surprised. You know, I came in with a thesis, but if it doesn't play out, then, you know, so be it. It does look like it's squeezing higher, though. We've got the higher lows, dragging up, dragging up. Every time it looks like it's going to go short, it fakes everybody out, keeps dragging higher. Maybe we're going to see a breakout day today. But that would be like the third or fourth day, or fourth or fifth maybe. We got a few. We got a few people, or a few days. Now, this could be an extended run. It looks like we had the reset back over here from last Tuesday. Breakout day 1, breakout day 2, breakout day 3, breakout day 4, breakout day 5. So we're in an extended run. We have not triggered previous day's low. We've only made an internal lower low, which has very low significance. It has significance, but it's very low. Very low on the significance scale. So we'll just take that with a grain of salt, and we'll just keep going. Dang, I'm sitting in my chair like a shrimp. I need to sit up straight. Jeez. No one said anything. I'm just sitting here looking like a bag of potatoes. Let's see. Three minutes to the news. Let's see if waiting for the news pays off. It already will, because this is great. This is horrible, actually. But also, US 30 looks like we did actually explode and break out back up. Maybe a little bit of a W. Now, of course, here's the thing, right? W's at the low of the day are great. M's at the high of the day are great. But you have to understand that in every single pullback, so for example, a market is making higher highs and higher lows like this. At every peak, there will be an M and a W. So the thing is this just a W for the continuation, or is it an actual W that we're going back up? Using twice volume to cover previous bar. Talking about right here. SQ. Got a bit of a breakout. One minute. Now that would be pretty funny. We waited until 10 o'clock for this news announcement. And in 1 minute, if it doesn't actually do anything, I would chuckle. I'll get a little chuckle out of that. Let's see, is the spread going to open? Is it going to do anything? 8 seconds. Got a little reaction. Gold is still in that range. Whipping up, whipping down. Not going anywhere. Yeah. The V bottom. I think that's what maybe you're talking about, Joanne. Well, look at the little coil over here on oil. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I feel very great about anything. And I already knew that I wouldn't, just because the moment we pulled up the charts this morning and I saw everything had moved in an earlier session, I was like, well, this isn't going to be good. This isn't going to be, it could be good for something, but it's just not going to be ideal. It's certainly not ideal. You want to see something, driven into a level and consolidated with levels having been broken into the open. That's what we really like to see. Not, it's already moved 400 pips in a day and then the market opens. It's like, nah, something's not right. Something seems weird when that happens. Something seems weird. Oh, wow, look at this. Hey, so when oil came out of this consolidation over here, I don't know how I just noticed this, but look how they moved this thing. Burst, candle, burst, candle, burst. And again, not to say that they can't go back down and allow these people to get out. It's just a nice little understanding of price movements that you can see where the traps are going to be. Could be rubbish until Friday. There's no news on Friday. Bed. Hold on. We looked at it at the beginning. Call me crazy, but I swear I didn't see anything on Friday. Oh. Did I miss this at the beginning of the stream? Or did they update it? Wait a minute. I'm wrong. So there is definitely news on Friday. We do have non-farm. Very well. Definitely an FPW. Yeah. It was there? Yeah. Open your eyes, Cameron, right? Yeah, you could be right. We could it could be just an absolute dumpster fire until Friday. I know some of you probably been around for quite some time. When I used to do the streams when I still lived in South Carolina, I'd look out the window and I'm telling you, I'd be trading, streaming. I'd look out the window, there'd be a fox, there would be deer, all kinds of stuff. It was really cool. Raccoons. And now we've got bobcats and rabbits and like weird things. But I saw there's a huge bobcat that lives around me now. Very strange. All right, ladies and gentlemen, low expectations day. Nothing is doing what I expected. Nothing is doing what I wanted. I think I'm just going to end this here. I don't see myself doing anything today. We're going to come back tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Same time, same stream. Polly, what do you call a deer with no eyes? I don't know. But I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you all then. Bye-bye.